Hey YouTube, it is Christy Nitro from the fabulous Las Vegas area, and today I am going to share with you my Super Mega Michaels clearance haul. The reason why I'm calling it my Super Mega Michaels clearance haul is because everything I'm about to show you, I know crinkle noises, this bag is so massive. It will not fit on screen. It's one of the normal size bags, but it's so heavy and loaded full of 80% off goodies that it had to get double bagged. So I'm not going to include tax or anything, but $23.26 for this entire bag that I'm about to show you. I think that is a mega fabulous deal. I'm not showing tax because everywhere taxes are different, so that's pointless. So everything in the bag, and then this awesome Santa is Coming to Vegas book. Have you ever seen anything this cool in your life? No, it probably doesn't mean as much to you guys as it does to me because of the area I live in, but this is so perfect. So $9.99, I scored this bad boy for $8.99. So this might be the time if you have nieces, nephews, or you're just a goofball like me that likes collecting weird stuff, to go get yourself some of those majorly discounted books. Not all of them is Christmas as well. But anyway, ho ho ho, laughs Santa, Merry Christmas Las Vegas, and it has the Hoover Dam down there. How sweet is that? And then just throughout it, it's just like pictures of like major things that is throughout, you know, Nevada and the Las Vegas area. So I think that is probably one of the coolest things I have ever found in Michaels ever. So now getting on to this massive bag, and I'm going to do my best to empty it out now so you hear one crinkle noise and that is it. So I do apologize. Yes, you just heard all that. So I'll start off with the stuff that wasn't marked down. I just needed some wood stuff for project. There goes the egg. I know how many people buy a wood egg. That's me. But these guys are extremely cheap as it is. So like I said, I needed them for some projects and whatnot. So there's that. Sticking with the wood, I got the 6-piece Recollections wood embellishments, and these guys are mason jars. So cool, 80% off. And if you don't know by now, 80% is the last chance. I'm not even kidding you guys, last chance you're going to be able to buy these things before they get marked down to 90%, which makes them the grab bags, the $2 grab bags that everybody enjoys. They don't make it to the grab bag. I'm not going to go into details, but I'm sure you guys watched other videos of where they end up going, and it's so sad. But yeah, that's the fact of life. So let's continue on with the haul. It just totally upsets me. So Bow Wow pals, anything Bow Wow pals. If you have a little woof woof around the house, you know someone with a woof woof, these guys are all 80% off, and I got this little toy for under 30 cents. So even though my little Bow Wow is not getting it anytime soon because she was spoiled rotten during Christmas, it's something to have as a backup. This was not something I ever would have purchased. It's just one of those travel mugs, normally $5 in the impulse bins that are in the upfront areas, but it had an N on it, so I was like, I'm taking you home for the great price that you are now. I doubt it's going to keep anything of mine hot or cold, but for an extra work cup at that price, I wasn't going to let it go into a $2 bag or worse. You feel me? So these are the Scenticles that were throughout the whole entire holiday season. I was lucky enough to find one. These are for your car or auto, whatever you want to call it. It does smell like pine. I'm so okay with that scent because it reminds me of the holidays, camping, stuff like that. And I do not mind that scent. Cars need some loving too. This was definitely an impulse, but regularly priced, this whole kit, which is 6 note cards, 6 envelopes, and 4 wooden stamps, are normally like $3 anyway, so a pretty good deal for all that. 80% off, even better deal, and if I don't use them myself, I will pass it along to someone who I know will. I'm sure you've seen me haul these before. I am obsessed with getting magnetic list pads for really cheap. This one came with a pen, so that's cute, along with this awesome design, and like I said, I would rather see it come home with me knowing that it's going to be used or give to someone good instead of the grab bag or worse. You feel me, guys? So 29 cents. This is die cut cardstock and perfect for planners. I'm really not digging the colors or anything, but for that price and just to throw inside a planner, I think that's an amazing deal. And that's a really good score. These, I'm sure you guys have all seen before. It's just the craft colored bows. Heidi Swap, her collection has been on clearance. Well, some of her collections have been on clearance for probably almost a month now. They finally got marked down again, everything but the stamps, I believe, but it also depends on a location, I guess, whatever. Anyway, this was $1.99, it's now 99 cents, and the stamps are the only thing that I think are still $1.99. So her lines are getting cheaper by the moment. 89 cents, I believe, for this, or 99 cents, one of the two, either or. It was under $1, and for the upcoming holiday, that is awesome. Also, for the upcoming holiday, just for $1.49, I'm sure it will be the same at your Michaels too. It's just last year's like Valentine's washi tape. So Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I don't care if it was last year's or not. I don't have any last year's washi, so I picked those up. Definitely impulse buy, but this is what you ladies do to me. I have been planner obsessed. Like, I don't know what it is. I just want to make my planner ultimately cute. And I do not have the stamp with the little check mark and the lines, so came across this little guy, which is the checklist little like mini clipboard thing. Thought perfect for my planner, and I got that as well. That's also, you can find in the impulse bin area. My Mind's Eye Adventure and Sky's the Limit paper pad. These are the 6x6, all double-sided, which is a great bonus for me. And I don't care if a line new, old, as long as it's cheap and I can use it, 10 to 1, I'm going to take it home with me. It's just stinking cute, and for you guys, I believe this will only be like $1.20 something. I scored them for a little bit under $1, so really, would you pass up a paper pad like this for $1? No, nobody would. I went sequin crazy, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all of these. I didn't want them to go to a bad place. So I got 4 packs of the 4-pack sequins. So each one, I just love this blue, so I'll show you the blue one. You get your normal sequins, these awesome different like shades of the big circles, big normal sequins, and then squares. And I don't have squares, so I'm kind of excited for that. So I did get them in the multicolored green, silver, and then I found these ones like buried underneath like 5 different things, but decided for the price that they're at, literally you guys will bring them home for like 42 cents. And I got them cheaper, so I was definitely bringing them home, but even 42 cents is an amazing score. Okay, so this is exactly what you're seeing. Glitter burlap. Do not think ever burlap was supposed to be glittered, because it likes to stick on everything but the burlap. This was also 80% off. It's only 5 feet, and I can't believe at one point in time they actually wanted to charge people $5 for this. So hopefully I can figure out a way to keep this on. If not, I don't know. It was just, I don't know, right? I don't know. So no judgment whatsoever, but I got more than my fair share of the doilies. But honestly, guys, for 30 cents, not even kidding you, I wanted to take them home and make sure that they got a good home instead of bad places. I did get some of the Christmas washi just because it was such a score. I mean, these you can use at any time. I'm sure if this is on the right project, no one would ever know it was Christmas. I mean, come on, really? Yeah, any single time, especially Valentine's Day coming up. And then, you know, this is Christmas, but for the price it was at, I'm not gonna say no to really cheap washi. And then I scored this awesome Recollections one, which is cameras, which are upside down, so sorry about that, for 99 cents. So check out the clearance and 80% off, because I'm sure you'll be really, really surprised before they just like disappear. That's all I'm saying. Some of Timmy's distressings were on clearance, excuse me, for $2.99. Depending on the location, you know, they can be like $5.99, $7.99, depending on where you're at. I'm really worried about this. Why is the tea dye on clearance? Honestly, I use this probably every single day, so that's kind of nerve-wracking, and I've never had the spiced marmalade before, so I'm going to give this a try, and I'm sure, just like the other colors, I'm going to enjoy that greatly. $1.49 Martha's Multi-Surface Coarse Glitter was on sale. It's gonna do no justice, but unfortunately I haven't opened it yet. For the holidays, I blew through, what is it, the Extreme Glitter that I got on clearance last time. 2-ounce bottle, poof, gone in like 6 or 7 projects. So this is its replacement, so I hope it does me well. And then the last thing, wow, this is the last thing, okay. I got for 80% off are these notebooks that you can also find in the impulse bins or dollar bins, whatever you guys want to call them. Not bad at all. My whole intent was to get these for extremely cheap and then alter them and either give them away or, you know, kind of redo something with them, but this letter is really popped up. And then this little guy is really jammed into the front and back cover. So wish me luck. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I got 2, so if one works out, I'm definitely gonna do the other one. And if not, you know, they're just extra journals, and I constantly go through journals. All right, so that was everything for the $23, and I think that's really, really well. And I rescued a lot of stuff from a bad fate or, you know, a $2 grab bag. Nobody wants that to happen to some craft stuff. Then I also bought a bunch of stamps, and this was on a separate purchase because I don't know, I love stamps lately. I'm just feeling it. So this was also 80% off, so even if you guys want to pick it up or if you see it, it is 2012 Stampendous. It's major, huge postcard wood stamp, and I just figure on some great cardstock with a little embossing powder, that's gonna be one awesome cheap project to make. Okay, so story behind this guy was, you know, Heidi is on sale. This at some stores is still ringing up as the $5.99 full price. Don't understand why. And this is stamp and die, so I think that's awesome, especially project lifers, you know, planners, anything. Even if you're just, you know, regular scrapbooker, these are really cute. I'm sure there's several different uses for these. Got these for the purpose of my planner, of course, because I'm obsessed, thanks to you guys. But $2.99 is what they ring up in my location. Very strange, so watch out for that. So either you will score these for $2.99, which is a crazy good deal, or even the $5.99 isn't bad because it does come with a die, but I'm sure $2.99 is better. If you guys have ever seen the stamp set, you love the stamp set, you put it off forever as I did, this is going to be your last chance to get it. It is clearanced out for $2.99, I'm pretty sure everywhere. If not, and it's in your store and it's not, I'm so sorry, but from what I understand, this is it for this stamp set. So it is called the Woof Woof, and there is the SKU number there. And I love everything about this stamp set. There is not a single stamp I will not use until it just dies on me. I love this. Love this, love this. So I was so happy I found it before I can never find it again. Okay, this was another of the 80% off, so I picked this up for under $2. Under $2 for a stamp set and a die. Please, that is absolutely cool, and I don't care if this one says Merry Christmas. This one doesn't. I'm gonna use that throughout the year as long as with the die as well. So, woo! This is also another one that is clearanced out, and I just thought some of these things, look at that, are so cool for planners. And I love that little guy. You get a little, some of these are just so cool. So This was either $4.99 or $2.99. I really cannot remember. I'm super sorry, but this stamp set as well, whatever it is called, there is your SKU, is also being done and over with. And the very last stamp set, excuse me, that got me into this mess right here was this one. It was on a little hook that said $5.99 clearance out. This thing, as you know, by location, it could be anywhere from $9.99 to $14.99 retail price. So when I saw it for $5.99, and I have been eyeballing it, this was the last one at my location, I grabbed it without like a second thought. Should have scanned it, because when I got up there, it rang up for $9.99, which is, you know, normal price. Still wasn't gonna let it go because I absolutely do want this stamp set in my collection. I can see myself using these things over and over and over again. I'm not quite sure about the bow, but I'm sure that will get some use as well. So yet again, if you do see this clearanced out, awesome, get it. If not, you know, best to bleep it and see. So I don't know. Those are my little points and tips for Michaels. My super mega Michaels haul is complete, and everything you're seeing in front of you, and I mean everything, I scored for under $40. So I think that is a fabulous deal, and if I do not keep everything you see in front because it's a little bit overwhelming, I am sure that someone that I give it to will put it to good use as well. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep crafting.